getting you some more breaking updates as far as the Ukrainian crisis is concerned, and the Russian forces have launched a high-precision Iskander missile strikes to destroy a Ukrainian training base for foreign mercenaries. Remember, viewers, the Ukraine had also called for several volunteers to come and fight for Ukraine against the Russian aggression on the ground, and there had been several friendly countries who had sent in their volunteers as well, who had arrived in Ukraine to fight against the Russian troops on the ground. However, we have seen since the very beginning the kind of show of strength that has come out from both the sides of Ukraine and Russia in the form of videos, and now a latest one that has been released by Russian forces, which is talking about the high-precision Iskander missile strikes that have destroyed a Ukrainian training base for the foreign mercenaries. From the very beginning, we have seen the strategic bombardment and the strategic targeting of the Ukrainian forces and the Ukrainian bases, be it railway stations, airports and port cities as well, that the Russian forces have in fact been attacking, and airstrikes are being carried out on those particular strategically located areas. And now that continues as Russian forces launch another high-precision Iskander missile strikes to destroy a Ukrainian foreign mercenary training base as well. We had seen those training bases for volunteers as well that had been set up across Ukraine, where the President Zelensky had called for volunteers to come on the streets and defend their motherland. And there had been volunteers from the Great Britain and other countries as well that had been sent in to Ukraine, and they were being given certain amount of training as well on the ground, and those training bases are now being attacked by the Russian troops on the ground. Well, viewers, we have seen the kind of bombardment that Russian troops on the ground have been carrying out, then be it in the north, be it in the east or the south as well. But one of the biggest cities that has been bearing the brunt of all these aggressive shelling is that of Kharkiv as well. Let's take a look at this report as to what's really happening in Kharkiv, and then we'll bring you all the breaking updates.
Shelling was heard in the northern part of Kharkiv while smoke bellowed from residential neighborhoods. At least one house was destroyed and others set on fire by the shelling. Ambulances could be seen at the site collecting bodies near the remnants of the rockets. Outgoing artillery shots fired by Ukrainian forces also heard during the day. Videos showed ripples of explosions among a cluster of residential buildings, as well as a multitude of photos showed destroyed buildings. Kharkiv has been the site of ferocious fighting between Ukrainian forces and the invading Russian army. Ukraine city stood under relentless Russian fire as NATO leaders met in Brussels. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged the alliance to provide effective and unrestricted support to his country, including planes, tanks, rockets and other military equipment.